So the truth is, this Friday has been sitting in the back of my collection for almost 2 years now, off camera in the back room, because I feel like it's just living through a total lie. We're all told semi-hydro is the ultimate alocasia hack, like the golden ticket. But 2 years later with this guy, I'm done. I'm unfortunately just really done with semi-hydro and the promise that I've seen everywhere not matching the reality that I have here. And so for me, it is time to show you exactly what is really happening in this pot. So I got into LECA because it actually really made sense to me. Alocasias hate drying out, but they also hate sitting in really soggy soil. So the semi-hydro, the LECA, L-E-C-A, felt like the answer to that right in between, because it gives constant moisture and really good airflow to the roots, and the roots can just do their thing. So in the beginning, I had a vision of this massive, lush alocasia jungle. I love alocasias. I was so convinced that this whole system was just going to unlock my alocasias and unlock the rest of my plants as well. And for the first little while, it actually really did seem like it was working. This fry deck was pretty gorgeous at the time. The roots were looking beautiful and healthy, and I thought, yep, I've finally got it. Everyone's right. This is like the holy grail. Like I was doing my little happy dance, as you do. But in reality, it was just a slow build up of all of these annoying little things that just started to outweigh the good stuff. Like the watering. Even after rinsing this LECA several different times, I'd still get this like maroon, dark grey, mucky residue at the bottom of all of the pots, even after the second or third watering. So this gross, mucky water was sitting all against the roots, which wasn't really ideal after all of those different times. And the costs, oh my God, the costs are something no one really talks about. Everyone says LECA is worth it because the setup saves you time in the end and saves you watering time. But let me just count up what I actually bought to support all of this. We've got the specific net pots. We've got the supporting outer pots for the specific net pots. We've got the hydro-specific fertilizer, which is separate from your regular fertilizer, by the way, your plant food. You need some pH testing if you really want to get into it. You've got the rinsing setup, you've got measuring tools to get it really specific. And of course, let's not forget the actual LECA itself, which I could not find a small bag of, by the way. And then on top of that, I have also tried the sphagnum moss thing, putting the sphagnum moss on top, like this one here. You know, the thing that everyone says fixes the moisture problem, keeps it more consistent, right? I did that, I've done that, and honestly, it has not, as you can see, made a difference for my alocasias. Not for me anyway. So it just feels like it's extra fluff and extra faff again that I don't need, and the sphagnum itself is just another layer of maintenance because it dries out very quickly in a system that already feels like a lot to me. So yeah, sphagnum, bye-bye. I mean, for one alocasia, I think I spent more on the setup than on the actual plant itself, which already felt like I was putting in 10 times more effort for what now, after a few years, seems like the results just weren't 10 times better. Now, I know some of you are going to say, but my alocasias love LECA, and honestly, good for you. Great, that's awesome. But I have to say, I gave this a damn good, very long go. But the longer I've used it, the more annoyed I've got over time, really. So for my poor fry deck here, it is finally time. And the real truth is, I've actually known that I've needed to save this guy for a little while. I've been watching the roots go brown and mushy, and all of the leaves, as you can see, none of them are over 2 leaves per stalk. And there's a whole lot of growth on a lot of these stalks, and it still hasn't got past the 2 or 3 leaves. Honestly, I was just hoping this thing would turn around, and it hasn't. And by the way, it's also not just one plant that I've got in LECA. I repotted this Capria here. It's been in LECA for a while. I repotted it about 7 or 8 months ago, and I cleaned it up, got rid of all the bad roots, and I put it back into LECA. And as you can see, she's still alive. She's still got decent sized leaves, but she never bounced back the way she should have. And right now I can literally see, as I'm here, she's still got the 3-leaf drop, because this is the 4th leaf, but I can see it yellowing around the edges. She's ready to go. So I've also got a couple of other plants. My Jacqueline is in Lechuzapon. She's nearly lost all of her roots, and the caterpillars have had a field day, unfortunately, so it's even worse. And now I've got the fry deck here, which is a bigger pot. Well, actually, just looking at it, it's the same size pot, and it's the same story. So this isn't just one bad day for me. This is a slow realization over time that for me, it's become impossible to ignore. But we're not at the worst part yet. There is still a very big piece. In fact, it's probably the worst thing about all of this that nobody seems to show on social media when you're trying to repot an alocasia out of the LECA. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to lift this pot up and you're going to see exactly what I mean. Are you ready? Look at those roots. First of all, as you can see, these roots have grown all the way through almost every single gap that this inner pot, this inner net pot it's called, it has. And you can see this poor plant isn't doing so well. It's really heavy to hold up actually. But let's just say this plant is doing a little bit better than you can see right here. Let's say all of these plant roots are healthy. Once it gets to this point, it grows through this net pot. When you need to move it to a bigger pot, all these roots that are healthy and white, you've got to lift up and they snap, they break. So while you're pulling the plant out, half the root system just comes out in your hand. But especially if it's healthy, it might look like it's easy enough to get to, but because these roots are so thick compared to the net pot itself, the roots are breaking off. And they're healthy roots, and now they're gone. So your plant is not very happy with you right now. But on the flip side, if you don't take it out and you leave it too long, like I have here, you can see 2/3 of these roots are all brown and mushy and dead, and they come off so easy in your hand. It's pretty disgusting actually, the poor things. So there's healthy roots mixed in with dead roots, and the dead roots in this case makes up about 2/3 of it. So while the plant is still growing, this poor plant is actually really suffering. And guaranteed, when I take this plant out of the pot, I'm going to need to clean back all of the roots, whether they're healthy or not. This poor Friday, I feel so sorry for it. Oh, let me just put that back down. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, it's still a big plant. So the problem is, if they're healthy, they're doomed, and if they're not healthy, they're doomed. And the horrible thing on top of all of that, in my experience, there's no real warning that I saw. Like one day the roots were fine, and then the next few weeks you look and the roots are all brown and ugly. And for me, this happened a few times across several different plants. Like that's what happened to my Alocasia caprea. You saw there was no roots there because I had to take them all off. And I could honestly not tell you what I changed to make those roots go from beautiful, healthy white to brown so quickly. And by the time you find out, it's already too late. So that means every single time I tried to repot my Alocasia out of LECA, I was stressing the plant out more than I was actually trying to help it. Because broken roots mean the plant is feeling stressed. It's got to be a setback. A setback means you only get a couple of leaves. You've got the 3-leaf drop again. And it just seems like there's no gentle way to take it out of the LECA and repot it again. You either leave it in a pot that's too small or you break the roots getting it out. And that for me is the biggest trap of them all. That's what's breaking my heart right now with this poor, beautiful Frydek. So yep, I'm over it. I have tried it for a long time and I just don't love the semi-hydro faff anymore. I'm done. Now I'm actually back to my soil mix, this nice soil that I've been quietly perfecting for a good 12 months now, testing it and trialing. And I can tell you right now, about 3 months ago, I think it was, I repotted this silver dragon here, I'll take it out. And for a long time in LECA, it was stuck on 1 or 2 leaves. It just wasn't the healthiest. And now that I've put it into soil, it's the healthiest it's been in ages. She's got 5 leaves on 1 rosette. This same plant that was stuck for so long is now suddenly just growing, and it feels like it's just been waiting for permission to grow again. So I'm really happy about that. It's just proven to me that my decision is pretty much right. So now I've created a soil mix that holds enough moisture, but still is nicely airy and chunky. It's that nice mix in between where the roots can breathe really well without getting trapped, but also hold enough moisture because these guys like a good drink. And now that I've found that balance, I don't think I'm ever going back to semi-hydro. Honestly, what do you think? Am I crazy for giving this up? Tell me, are you team LECA or team soil? Are you team semi-hydro or team soil? Pop it in the comments below for me. And look, I don't think semi-hydro is evil, but for me, it's not worth the faff. And I've found a better, more longer-term way forward for my alocasias. But let's be honest, there's one frustrating thing more than semi-hydro for me that I've already mentioned before about alocasias, and that is the 3-leaf curse. Getting your plant past 3 leaves. So yep, we're going to be tackling that head on in detail in the next video. So you need to watch this video right here. So yep, that does mean we're at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching as always. Have an amazing week full of leaves, love and laughter, and I will see you in the next alocasia video. See you later. Bye guys.